Hey, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. How's everybody doing? Mm-mm. All right, first off, let's get a betting wagering going. How many people say that Nikki will wake up either to take Buddy for a pee break or just wake up and come in and say hi to everybody? I'm going to say yes, she will. Thanks, Nick, as always. Hey, Jake, Mr. Mitch, how are you, my friend? Tommy J, James, Paul, how are you? I think that's it, isn't it? No, Aaron's here. Uh, and I think that's it. Yes. And everybody's saying hi and everything. All right, cool. So anyway, I didn't put it in and Aaron, she gave me a price. She sounds like she's busy as heck, and I'm talking about the fishing trip. I told her approximately 8 people, and normally it was like, I don't know, 2,700 baht or something, and it was right around 22.5. She gave a discount, which basically works out to 5 people, $100 each or something, or 6 people fishing. And I told her 8 because I didn't know if someone like, I don't know, if Mitch wanted to go. I think Mitch wanted to go. If somebody wanted to bring their significant other, they're more than welcome. I don't think it would be a problem. I'm going to talk to her more about it, and when I nail it down, I will put it in the community page. But the only thing, because only the people that are going to fish are probably going to be maybe 4 or 5, and the rest are going to be just. I'm not going to fish. I'm just going to pay and go because I just enjoy going. It was a blast. So the only thing we'd have to pay for if somebody brings their wife or whatever their significant other is probably going to be a minimal amount for just what they're going to eat for lunch. And I think at one time maybe Aaron can didn't she say that they could have up to like 12 people or something? But anyway, it for 6 people that are going to actually fish, or 5 people, it's going to be like $100. And if there's any, I think I want to try to keep it at 100, and maybe I'll kick in the extra money for significant others and stuff like that. But she's not. I won. I won money. I didn't say how much money or anything. Uh, yeah, and I don't even know. I mean, I'm hoping that I'd like to get some tuna, but anything that eating wise, me, I don't care about catching sailfish. Now, if somebody's going that has never caught a sports fish at all, then we can figure that out. If everybody has caught marlin, sailfish, whatever, then I say let's go for eating fish, which would be tuna, dorado, or bottom fish, or whatever we want to do. They're really good, man. These people are freaking awesome people, and they'll, if there's fish there, they'll put us on the fish. So whatever's there and whatever they think is going to be best is probably what we'll do. And everybody's saying hi to Nikki. You can jigger troll. Yeah, I thought it was a great price, and I think it was, who was it that was yesterday was saying somewhere around 100. I think is a, even for somebody that maybe doesn't have a ton of dough. I think if I can try to keep it around $100, and then of course you're gonna have to get a room. But if somebody's trying to save a buck or doesn't have that much dough, they can just come in. I don't know where they are geographically in Thailand, and drive there, or only go for the one day, spend one night. I'm going to do like we did last time and fly in the day before, and and that kind of stuff, and stay a day after, so that I'm nice and relaxed and going home. But when I put it all together, but it's closer. I'm going to say it's in the right around 100 US dollars. We'll probably do it, and then you'll have to get a place to stay or whatever you're going to do. Maybe you live in Phuket. I don't know. But I know, was it Mitch? Did you want to go? I never caught a marlin, but I've owned a few 30-30s. But yeah, I don't know. I know Baldy wanted to go, and there was God, my mind is gone. Someone in the chat yesterday. Hopefully they'll jump back in the chat. Anyway, when I put it on the community page, I'm going to say the first. I don't know, what did she say? 5? I think 5 or 6 people, right, fishing. I guess it depends on what you're fishing for. If they're bottom fishing, I'm sure that more people can fish. But I think at the time, I think they said 4 or 5, whatever in there fishing. But like I said, I won't be fishing, and I'll be one of the 6 putting 100 in. So need 5 fishermen, and the first basically 5 after I put it up on the community page that chime in and say we want to go. That's who will go. And then if I get 10 people, I'll schedule another one in December. Got nanny already. My firstborn son and his wife are having a little one. So to be a nanny, 2 beautiful grandchildren. So excited, I bet. Yeah, grandkids. Man, one thing I didn't get to really experience in life, and that's it's kind of sad, spend a lot of time with my grandkids. I have 4 with my son, but you know, I don't know. But anyway, I got great response from people, and I haven't answered the comments yet on that that video that I did sitting right here with no hat on and no shirt on, and did that. I didn't edit that at all. That was all straight through from start to finish. You could probably tell going, yeah, Dave, we could tell you didn't edit it. But I'm already thinking about the people are just gracious as hell. I mean, and where they come from, and the people that we have on this channel, of course, but all the new subscribers, that almost 300 of them came from. Look where they came from, a stand-up guy like Chuck. You would imagine that they were good people, and they showed their stuff by commenting. I think there's a bunch of comments, bunch of thumbs up, and it's the number one thing. I think I got in 24 hours over 600 views, which is a lot for this channel. So anyway, thank you guys very much. But when I watched it again, I only scratched the surface on the Thai family, and I think I'm going to do another one just as my Thai family, and what they do and what my wife did for me, and more on well, everything else, which I could probably do another 5-6 minute rant on that easily. And a lot of it you guys have already heard, but a lot of people haven't. Hey, Daz, morning. Glad you could make it. Let's see, everybody else I caught up. But yeah, so I don't know. And Daz, if you interested in that too, it's probably going to be, I don't know if you're here the middle of November. I haven't picked a date yet, but it's that if you watch that marlin fishing video that I had, that's out of Phuket, and it was awesome. It was a lot of fun. I think, Mitch, did you answer? Did you want to go? I don't know if you'll even be here. I don't know if Andrew, you want to go? I don't know who. I know that Baldy showed interest. There was, God, I'm so bad with names. Yesterday, there was whoever was on here a lot. I was talking to him back and forth. What a moron! I feel like a moron. Wanted to go. I think Jim wanted to go. Of Jim and Meow. Tim will go. I will go. So I don't know. But like I said, you can bring somebody. You can do whatever you want. They just hang. The food was excellent. The boat is freaking awesome. But if you get a chance and you're interested in that, take a look at the video. Tim, TNW, and Udon, he's got a video on it. Aaron has a video on the boat. I have a video on the boat. It's awesome. You're half awake? So I don't know if you're here and interested, I'm going to put it up on the community page, Daz, and if anybody's interested. And if I get, which I think I'm going to, if I get 10, 12 people, I'll do 2. We'll do 2 trips, and it's going to be, you just buzzed me, and besides getting your room and whatever, but just for the boat, about $100. Just for the 5 or 6 that are going to fish, and we can have up to, I think Erin will have to verify that for me, or I'll ask her. 10 or 12, I think she told me way back when. But they only like to see maybe 4 or 5 fishing. But the rest can be significant others and drinking, whatever you want to do, bring whatever you want, and they'll feed us and that kind of stuff. So I'll let you know. Hey, Douglas, how you doing? Good morning to you. Here we go. Service includes fishing, charter, yacht cruising, big game fishing, jigging, tournament fishing, snorkeling, swimming. Yeah, I mean, if we wanted to, if a lot of the people aren't diehard fishermen, we could split that probably up into a half day of fishing and a half day of snorkeling or something. I sure wouldn't be a problem. They're real. I mean, they're not hard to get along with the people. Let me put it that way. I think they'll do anything bend over backwards. She did tell me, because I know that I had said before that they have rooms and all this. She said she's booked solid in all her rooms and everything. But as gracious as they are, she said, Dave, just let me know, who wants a room and I can book them for you to a place close to the boat. So she's willing to help in any way that she can. I think sold to be 20, but you don't want to crap. Yeah, I don't know. That's what I was thinking. I think she said 4 or 5 fishing and up to 12 people or something like that. And that sounds about like half of what you're saying would probably be uncrowded, right? I think. But it's a fun time for all. And I don't know if James would be interested or Chuck might be if he's around. I don't know. I don't know if Joe would be. They were supposed to come on the last one, and then it was around Christmas, which I don't. It was hard for everybody to do. So they didn't, or, anybody. If you're going to be here, Daz, let me know. But I'll put it up on the community page when I get it nailed down to exactly how many people, what it's going to be, and then the first ones that come in when you do it, say me and my other, and when we get to meet that limit, then I'll stop it, and then I'll say if anybody wants to go the beginning of December, middle or end of December. I think Aaron will be here. Are you coming in December? Maybe Aaron wants to go on one. We'll schedule another one because it doesn't matter. Christmas without children here in Thailand is nothing. We'll do stuff for the school again. My wife was already hitting me up this morning about what we were going to be doing for the school this year. So, and I didn't know. I asked Andrew, "Are you interested in that, Andrew? In fishing or no?" And Mitch, I asked you. Okay. Mitch did answer right there. I'm so bad on trying to look at stuff. And I asked Andrew too, and you probably answered me too, Andrew. But let me know. Tommy J, you can come on over just for the weekend and go fishing. Hey, Kenny, how you doing? Kenny will be here about then too, right? October, yeah, November, you'll be here. The middle of November, we're going fishing. In case you're wondering what we're talking about, Kenny, unless you were listening now, just jumped in. Let me show you real quick. We only have 10 people here, but let me show you. It's a little 2-minute video, but here's the video he sent me yesterday on the house, of course. They got the little stuff framed up around poles. Inside there will be the rock or whatever wife picked out. Pretty much the side hasn't changed. They haven't painted that secondary lighter blue color, still white. And I don't know what their color they're painting the poles. And they still got to tile the porch, and they still got to. I spent 10,000 baht yesterday on some iron to make some kind of to go across the top. I don't know. Anyway, it's decorative to make it beautiful. So I've heard. There's our koi picture, but they did end up putting the whatever the border around. That looks good. I think the except for 2 of the bathrooms, all the floor tile is done now. Hey Jack, how you doing? Bye, Nick. Go to sleep. Let's see. But yeah, I mean, I'm digging it. It's going to be pretty nice. Hopefully, we'll get. I guess we're not doing. I can't remember. We're doing it in December or January. I think January we're doing the house blessing. Has to be a certain month, a certain day, a certain time, a certain everything. If everybody that knows Buddhist ties here in Thailand. This is my bedroom, and the floors are all done. All the floors that I see, we'll see right now. This is the one Some of them, when I was there, this back apartment wasn't done, and the back apartment's almost done. The bathroom, I think he just needs to set the. You'll see it here in a minute. Set the toilet, but as it turned out, he didn't need any more floor tile. Um, at least there, it's done. But you'll see the bathroom here. The floor tile's in, the sink's in. That's the tile we picked out that I showed you in the, I think in the last video that was leaning up against the wall. And they just got to put the border and some other stuff in the apartment. But he can't move in until we get the house blessed too. So I don't know, but I think it looks kind of good. I got to start hammering the numbers together so that I can get it out to everybody and they can see exactly what everything costs. I got all the doors sitting there, so I'm guessing that the doors are, they have them there, getting them ready to go in. And why they buy those glass panel door on the apartment? Did you see that? A glass panel door for an outside door. I don't know, but you have bars on the windows, right? Bars on the window and a big open, thin little piece of glass on the back door. I don't know. Go figure. It's my wife's deal. I don't worry about it anymore. Let's see. Dave, did you get new drone or spinning? No, yeah, I haven't bought the new drone yet. And I took the drone with me when we went last time. But between that ceremony that they had and everything else, I didn't put it up in the air. I haven't had it up in the air in a long time, and I would have had to change some props and go through all the stuff, and it needs to be updated. So I'm gonna do that here. So next time I go, I can put a drone up in the air and you can see exactly what it looks like. All right, Mitch. But I don't know. I think it looks. Thanks, Mitch. I think it looks beautiful, as Mitch put it. It's coming along, and for the price, like I said, for the price that we've actually got into it. Yeah, well, like I said, I couldn't build a garage on my land up in in Central California for twice what I'm paying for this. Let's see if I missed anything. Sorry. Is that what you did? Bottom fishing and round? Yeah, I think they do everything, Mitch. So, well, now you're gone. He'll be right back because I'm speaking to nobody. But thanks everybody for watching the video. Like I said, stomach your way through with me with no shirt on. But it, I just sat down and started doing it because, like in the beginning of it, you hear it said this is a test. I was just doing a test for sound and everything else on the camera, and said, okay, yeah, looks good enough. Watched it and said, yeah, pretty much the gist, but it isn't all of it. Like I said, the stuff that they did for you. I don't know if I went. I think I did. I have to go back and look at it, but I think I could put out a part two of more on the my Thai family and everything. I think people would be interested. It seems like they are, and like I said, the responses from everybody are freaking awesome. But I didn't. I went and I took the 125 yesterday and had it washed. And somebody we were talking about it paid 100. They only charged me 100 baht. They charged me 150 for the Forza, and they charged me 100 baht, and I gave them 40 baht for a tip. But it only took them like 30 minutes on the CT. And then I'm going to try to do, if it doesn't rain, looks like it's threatening outside, I'm going to try to do a video on the Forza, that CarPlay deal, which I'm just like ecstatic about. I want to get it out so that people can use it. And like I said, I forget what it was. I put the price up, thinking that video. I think it was 5,000 baht or something, which I thought was very reasonable. Because if I pay the 8,000 baht, let me get to my calculator here. If I pay the 8,000 baht, it'll be about 58,000 divided by, let's just say 35.5. Is that right? $1,600? Is that really right? Did I screw up? 58,000 divided by 35. Wow, $1,657 for that iPhone 15. And I think I paid 1,200 for this MSI or whatever it is gaming computer that I absolutely love. Son of a gun. Anyway, and the 8,000 is the extra for that deal. Do you really want to put almost a $1,500 phone mounted on your handlebars, vibrating and could possibly screw up your stabilization in the phone? I don't think so. Not for a $5,000 CarPlay. And you can just set it in your pocket. I had it in my back box or my top box, and it's still connected and did everything it was supposed to do. Like I said, I can't say enough good things about it. And the best thing about it was being able to see it. Now, according to what I understand, the iPhone 15 is twice as bright as the 14. It was one of the improvements that they made besides that USB-C connector in the bottom of it. But it's awesome because you play your music, it's connected, everything's connected. I can see it out of the corner of my eye. I can see exactly where I need to go. I don't have to take, and try to look and crash that freaking Forza. So it's worth it just for that. And of course, I'm not getting paid or anything by this company that makes them, but they're pretty much all the same exact ones made by 10 different Chinese or more companies. But quality seems good. I like the way that it, with one little thumb screw, it comes out. You can put it in your bag and take it in if you're on the road. It's cool. Let me see. I don't think people are saying much because it's still so. Am I still here? How's the sound? Is the sound okay? I don't know. It must be, but I don't see anybody. Nothing's moving there, which always makes me suspect that something's wrong. And Douglas is saying my image stabilization is messed up on my 6 Plus S because of mount. Yeah, and like I said, this thing is cool. And what I liked about it is I bought 2 extra ball, those ball connector deals to go double mounting deal. So I have that one on the, and all it is a USB. So like I said, it's pull it off, unplug the USB, plug it into the next bike, put it on that ball joint, tighten it up, and off you go. That under a minute. I mean, maybe. So if you have more than one bike, let's say you have a street bike and you have a dirt type bike, just between those two. So I don't know. It's awesome. Sounds good. Thanks, Kenny. Thanks, Aaron. Hey, Big Daddy, how you doing? I got your message. Thank you very much. I'm glad that I could do some good. If you guys read the comments, you'll see what I'm talking about. Thanks for stopping by. Let's see. Did I miss anything? My ears were burning. Yeah, I'm still waiting for Chris to come. Sounds fine. Okay, cool. Still on my $15. Got a rubber band holding where I plug in because my cord or something's bad. So I still hear something. I think I hear my air conditioner. But thanks for coming by, Chris. I'm hoping you're going to be here soon. I'm still debating on middle of next month is going to be Kochang with the whole family, and I'm going to try to document that and give you guys a really good. No, they're not going to speak English. My uncle and my aunt, I'm taking them too, and my father-in-law, my mother-in-law. I'll get some of my father-in-law fishing, throwing the net. It'll be fun. I'll enjoy doing that. And then November, it looks like I'm going to put on the fishing trip, and I will put that in case somebody's just popping in now. I'll put it in the comment or the what is it? Is it comments? I don't know. No, the community page. Sorry, on my YouTube main page, and it looked like it's going to be about $100, right around $100 for the boat. It's going to be 4 or 5 fishermen. I'll be there. I'll be paying it. So there's going to be six of us, 5 fishing, 6 of us that'll be paying. I'll be paying and not fishing, and there'll be 5 people paying 100 and fishing. And you can bring your significant other. because we can have 10 or 12, I believe. I'll put it all in that community page when I get it together. But she gave me the price on that. That included, I'm waiting for her to get back, but supposedly, I think last time, I think in that price, that included the lunch, which was phenomenal. And I think like water or something. You have to bring your own beer if you want to drink your beer. But I'll keep everybody updated on that as best I can. If I do get 10, 15, 20 people that want to go, I'll put another one together in December if people want to do that. Thanks. Let's see. Yeah. When are you coming, Chris? Do you have any clue? Again, just so people that are watching that are new to the channel, I'm curious and I ask a lot of questions, and you are never ever obligated to answer me by any means. So, but some people don't like to know where they're going, what they're doing. You know, it's it's understandable. A lot of idiots on the internet. So I've been busy with some issues and been missing lives. Yeah, you've been busy. Not even close to being able to be called a retiree. That's for damn sure. Now, a year ago, he was like close to retiring. I don't know if he's close to retiring or not. We'll have to find out from Chris. Let's see. Sounds like you might need more than one boat, maybe a charity fishing tournament for the school. Yeah, maybe. The thing right now, I think, because of what was donated in the last 2 months on the super chats and what came in on the PayPal's, I think we got about. Well, no, better add that AdSense goes into my wife's account on the 24th. I think she said. And I think it's going to be right now. We've got about 10,000, I think, in there plus ours. So we'll have like about 15,000, I think, to do some stuff. So my wife wants to wait and get it all. She wants to do it for Christmas. She wants to make this one I don't know, a good Christmas for the kids. We'll see. Let's see. Hey, Grace, what's up? What was I going to do? I haven't finished watching it. I watched Logan's got and Jamie's channel. He's got his bike cleaning and relubing, degreasing and relubing the chain on his KTM. And I got halfway through it or 3/4 of the way through it or whatever. I got to go back and watch it, I guess is what I'm saying. So if you guys are interested in that and just good people having a good time in life, subscribe to Going Grays. You won't be disappointed. There, see, Andrew did. Andrew has to do that, right? Chain driven that Enfield. I have to do it on mine here shortly too. I think Logan had crucified himself and said he was way over the time that he was supposed to have had done that. And you don't want to mess around with that. You're better off for them. I don't know how long it took you to do the whole thing, but if you weren't videoing it and you were just doing the process, it shouldn't take you more than 10 minutes. And it'll really increase the life of that chain and your gears too. And you're riding the thing back and forth to work. So I would definitely suggest doing that. Just me, only a suggestion. You can do what you want, which you will, I'm sure. God, I gotta find out what the hell this Instagram is. I've got all sorts of followers and stuff, and I've been on there like twice. And I think I downloaded a picture, and then all of a sudden I like your picture. I said, and I get all these followers, and I don't even know how to use the damn thing. I think I have an icon on the way that I go to it is somebody will send me something, or it'll come up and I'll click on it. Like Chris will send me a message. And sometimes I've seen some in there that, oh yeah, so-and-so sent you a message like 2 months ago. And I don't know. I got to figure out how to do that. I'm not very good with that kind of crap. I can barely get through YouTube and Facebook. And then I don't know, man. A lot of people are talking about once I know more, we'll try to maybe have a discussion on this taxation shit in here in Thailand. I know James did like a 3 hour deal with a couple of attorneys out of Bangkok, and I watched like about 20 minutes of it the other day. I'd like to watch the whole thing. And I've heard from some other sources. I know that Tickle had done something. Everybody's going to over the next, I don't know, short while. Um, but I guess we have some kind of double taxation act with Thailand. So supposedly it's not supposed to affect the retirees. I guess they're even. I think some of the stuff that I heard, and like I said, this is all you got to check into it. That they aren't trying to target expats or anything. You know, their retirements or anything like that. That's for other reasons, but whatever the case may be, you never know. Come January 1st, they could tax the living crap out of us. And what would we do? Pay it? I mean, I asked my wife, and because some of the stuff they said was true, the Thai, I think it's trying to change for the Thai people too. Up to 300,000 baht a year, you don't have to pay any taxes on here in Thailand. So my wife said she pays just a tiny little bit, and what she pays them for YouTube and that kind of stuff. But it's interesting. You know, they can. We're kind of we're at their mercy, right? Whatever they decide to do, whether it be, I know a lot of people were talking about YouTube and are you working or you're not working, or and it's what their determination is when it comes down to it. And I think we touched on that very very shortly, or very very small little tiny corner of that, but it because me, if I'm not getting paid, I don't consider it working. If I'm going to get out of bed, I want money. But it all depends what they say, and will they ever do it? I doubt it. And like I said, they don't. The people that are here, even if the ones on YouTube that are making money and doing it and paying and doing everything they're supposed to be doing, they're putting into Thai. They're living here, most of them, and they're putting all their money plus some into Thailand. And me, I mean, it would kind of be a bitch if I'm getting all the money that I bring into this country that I get taxed again on money that I already paid taxes on. It would kind of suck. So anyway, as if we learn more, if anybody in the chat learns more or knows something about it, maybe we'll split the screen and do a taxation deal. Let me know in the comments or shoot me an email. But I don't know. We'll see. Let's see. Aaron's saying it's a good video. Which one, Aaron? Going, see, or James's. But anyway, so if you guys, I got to go back and watch your the end of that video, see how that turned out for you. It is an important thing. I mean, every bike that I had when I was growing up, I mean, we didn't know what belt drives were. I mean, belt drives on primary, but not drive belts, or any kind of drive shafts or anything. BMW might have had them back then. I don't remember. They probably did. They were ahead of the times. But all my bikes were all chains, and it was a big deal keeping on top of the chains. And I mean, we were young, and hell, when we were done riding for the day, it wasn't a big deal to service the chain. Plus, we had a bunch of gals with toothbrushes that wanted to clean our bikes and stuff. But that's for another channel and another story. Let's see. Did you answer, Chris, or did you not? Did you opt out of answering on? Hey, Dip Media, how you doing? I didn't see you either. Are you going to come and retire soon, or are you still you gonna work until you can no longer walk? My opinion on that. It's time to retire. If you can, I don't want people to go crazy and say that they were told to retire and then didn't have any money. God, it's only been 36 minutes. Are we having fun yet? I had to set that down. I want some of this Coke. Okay. Well, maybe Chris opted not to answer. But that's pretty much the gist on me. The house coming along. When it does in January, I think it'll be. Of course, everybody from the channel here that wants to go, just let me know, and I can make arrangements there for either staying at the house or there's a place that we stay, it's 400 baht a night with air conditioning, hard bed though, it's like sleeping on a rock. I can make arrangements, but it's going to be a big shindig. It's going to be a bunch of fun. Whoever wants to come. Let's see. Chris is saying, I'm planning the 5th on my arrival date, and they went to Rubber Final Drive because the chicks got sick. HD1, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I can remember my mom when she was gone. I'd roll my pan head into the living room when she was on vacation for a weekend, or not vacation, when she was gone, wherever she would go every once in a while. Could have been a vacation, and we'd throw a sheet down and completely detail that thing. Not all bikes were flat black and rat bikes. Mine wasn't. Mine was. I paid a lot of money for chrome and everything. I wanted everybody to see it. Hello, Mary. How are you? Glad you could make it. I'll be heading back 1 week from. Oh, really? Cool. I'm still. Are you going to be able to stay here and work, or did that not? I know a couple of things didn't pan out for you, but are you still trying to work from Thailand? I haven't talked to you in a long time. I wish I was going to be there in January. An 800 number, so there's a scam. I wish I was going to be there in January. I'd love. Yeah, no shit. Yeah, I thought it was going to be December, which might have worked into better, especially with you. But better day in January. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. But it's going to be a hell of a party, that's for sure. I mean, they're expecting it, and I want to make sure that I don't sell them short on anything. I want them to enjoy themselves. The only thing, like I said, the thing that freaks me out about when I had my wedding and the house party and everything that all rolled into one, which turned out awesome. I thought it was fantastic. If you guys haven't seen it, I have a video on it that's not that good, but Chuck has a video on it. No Time to Be Sad, and he did a great job and was gracious enough to come to my wedding. But it, it's putting all that booze out there, and then having the thing saying, "Oh yeah, remember that great house party we had when Uncle Bill died and drove his motorcycle off the cliff?" Whatever. Associated with that, it makes me crazy. So what I'm going to try to do is have some people there that are sober, and a truck with maybe a big ass trailer, so they could just put them in the back and just make the rounds after the party and drop them off, pick them up the next mornings if they want to come back and get their scooters, or send them out there to pick them up to come to the party. I don't know. We'll have to see, but I dread that thought of that happening. You're making the move for sure, Cole. Yeah, I don't know. What's not to like about Thailand, right? Hello, this is Jim. I would like to talk to you about extended warranty on your automobile. Yeah, the 800 number. Yeah, I don't even. They'll call me at they think I'm in the United States, so they'll call me at 3:00 in the morning. It'll go off and stuff. And now I just answer them, and then just slide it over. I don't say nothing. I answer it, slide to hang up, and then I block the number. So we'll see. I don't know. That's why I always have my US SIM turned off. Yeah, I don't know. I got to get together with somebody that knows what the hell. Like this 15, I have two phones. I have the iPhone 8, and then I have the 7 that I have my Thai card in, and I have my T-Mobile card in this. Now the Thai, my understanding, hopefully it's this way, the Thai iPhone 15 has a place for a SIM card and a eSIM inside it. So could I actually put my Thai? Could I have them both on the same phone and not have to carry two phones around? Somebody will have to let me know. Daz might be one of them because it sounds like he knows what he's talking about. I know nothing. Hey, Ron, how are you doing, brother? Glad you can make it. Big Daddy saying hi to Mitch. Yes. Okay. Cool. Thanks. Thanks, Daz. I'm so naive to this stuff. I'll talk to him when I go there. But can you have them both turned on at the same time, or could you only be on? Can you only be on one at a time? If I said that right. That's how I travel. So I forget what did you say there? What did I miss, Chris? You're pleading the fifth. I thought I had to go back and read that, Chris, because I thought you were going to be here on the fifth. Yeah, that's how much I can read. Well, I'll see you soon anyway. I hope anyway. Up one cup. Thank you. Fried pork. Smells good. Nick, she did this to me yesterday. I'm saying hi to Logan and Jamie. Is Jamie with you, Logan? Good. I'm caught up on stuff. I don't know if you guys want to know something about most of the people that are here know my story, but like I said, they don't know. I didn't go in depth into the sacrifices that my wife made and the nightmare that she went through when I was first in there, not knowing if she could get the money, and they were going to kick me out, and I would die on the way to the government hospital because I didn't. Excuse me. One of the biggest things was the nurses told her, and I know I've told people on here this before, that if they didn't get paid, I would have to go to the government hospital. And they let me stay a long time, as long as they would let any Thai person stay. They just, between my wife's boss and my doctor, they talked to him, and the guy will pay. It's okay. And but they don't care about that. They would have shipped me out. And I would have died on the way to the government hospital, and it's only like 3 blocks away. And she said that's because of the air that they have, in the oxygen that they have in the government ambulances is junk, and I would die in that 3 blocks getting to the hospital. I'd never make it there alive. She had to live with that, and the deal that she prayed to this one every night that please don't let him die, and like I say, my wife really believes that my wife that passed got us together, and I didn't go into any of that stuff. And I think people might be interested in it, although I don't know why they would be, but they probably would be. And I might do another video on that. Who knows? If I get in the video mood, I might put out 2-3 videos. I don't know, but there was a lot more, that my family did, and gonna either take a loan against the truck to get money, loan against the house to get money, and all that kind of stuff. There was a lot more stuff, detailed stuff about my Thai family. A lot of people if you get a chance and you're interested in it, read the comments. I haven't answered all of them. I'll probably do that tomorrow morning. But just a lot of people, they're great. They're asking, what happened with this, and it's good to, hear a story about, a Thai wife that you had a good outcome with. They're, I think a lot of people are, God, excuse me, kind of tired of the negativity. Oh, I got a Thai wife and she took everything I got. Well, the first time I met her, I gave her 100,000 baht because she needed to give it to her mom, and then I gave her 1,000,000 baht because she asked me for it. And I know I only knew her for like 3 days, but we got married. I mean, you don't know the whole aspect of thing. I think you have to be halfway logical and intelligent to know that whether now are there con artists out there that probably could fool me, maybe my wife, I don't know. But it could be in the United States. It could be in any place in the world. They're all over. It's not Thailand. But like I said, in Isan, I think they're great women in that age between 40 and 50. Like I'd said before, I think that um, they think that their life is pretty much done. We're married. They've got kids that are 15, 18, 22 in that range. They're out of the house in case that concerns some people. Doesn't bother me. I don't know if I'd want infants, but children. I love my children. So both in the United States and here. Like I said, as soon as I got married, they were my blood. I would give my life for them in a heartbeat. But it if you're logical about it, and they're really, like I said, you give them this much and you get back this gigantic chunk of everything. And they're are they looking for a better life? Yeah, they'd be stupid not to. So to hit them up and beat them up about, well, all they want is they want money, and well, yeah, they won't have a good life, but it doesn't take much. Just a person coming here with Social Security at 65 years old, okay, let's say 2 grand or whatever, that's a lot of money. A lot of money. And if you're not going to be running around, and you're not going to be in the bars, and you're not going to be, going out every night of the week, you can have a hell of a life on 2 grand with a Thai person, a companion, wife, whatever you want to do. Up to you, as they say here in Thailand. But it's a lot of money. And if you don't have bills, and you maybe have a scooter that you could buy outright, and you have 800,000, so you can put that in the bank, and you don't have to be dragging a bunch of money and worrying about that. And it's a good life, put it that way, for anybody. Doesn't have to just be a Thai. I could live perfectly fine on 2,000. Would I rather have three? Yeah, I'd rather have three. But 2,000 is acceptable. So don't be smart about things if you're looking that way. Would I suggest running amok in Pattaya and trying to find a gal there out of a bar? No, I wouldn't suggest that, because I think that they're far and few between. Are they there? Yeah, sure they are. I've seen stuff on the internet, and I've been with this gal for 27 years. Some people do what they have to do to get money. I'm not one. I can't. What is it? Throw stones at a glass house or whatever. I can't say anything. But I think you have a better chance of finding a woman that really just wants to, take care of somebody and have a decent life in out in Isan, or in. I think the best way is through a friend. I think that's the best way to do it. But that's just me. Can you do it on a dating? Sure. Just be smart. I think we said that before. Hey, Centrip, how you doing? Am I saying that right? Trip. Don't change your name again, please. I hope you're well. Bobby's here. You don't see the chat. How can you not see the chat? Let me see. Let me see, Bobby. Maybe I blocked you. Who knows? I have done that. Who else is here? I seen a Moonwa. So Paul's here. Are you here, Paul? Where are you? There you are. Thank you. Are you all started up with the online school thing yet? let me know. Morning to you. Uh, is that is that really Capio? I don't know. Where's Mitch? Mitch, is that really Capio? I'm not a mod. I'm going to throw a hissy fit. It sounds like Capio. Oh, welcome if that's you. I still got to get together. We tried that one time because I know that your wife. I think you're a stone's throw from me here in Surin, if that's you. But I know that you've been here numerous times, way before me. I only started coming here in 2018, the end of 2018. But I've been here 5 years now and absolutely love it. Behind. What did you say? No, no, no. What did you say? No, no, no. Not him. I know I did go on his. I go on his show, or his show. I go on his live streams occasionally. All people in the chat. Hello, Mitchell. Okay, Tommy's saying Capio. Mitch is saying no, 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 but I don't know what he's saying no, no, no about. I should go back on here because if he blocked him, then I know Capio was hidden by Mr. Mitch, so I can see that on my iPhone. That's the first one that we kind of trying to sneak in. Is Cobus here? I didn't see Cobus either. Cobus, there's hi. How you doing, brother? Hope you're well. I'm still gonna try to plan. The wife and I have been talking about KL, and I want to do Laos, and I want to do Cambodia. I know that I just saw. I think it was Rides for Kicks. I didn't even know Cambodia had casinos, but I guess he went over there. A latest one. I don't watch all of his stuff, but it'll kick on after a video that I watched, and that one caught my eye. It looked like a nice hotel. My wife's been talking about. She's not a big fan. I don't know. A lot of people, a lot of Thai people that I know aren't gigantic fans of Cambodia. Cambodia, like I guess in Thailand, have been fighting and whatever back and forth. I mean, they claim that Cambodia claims that Muay Thai come from Cambodia, and all the Thai dances come from Cambodia, and I don't know. But my wife has agreed to go because I want to go see it. Capio has content. So there was nothing there. Mitch is usually on top of all that. Thanks for being here. Although I would never make somebody right out of the gate like that. Bomby, this is the Trailer Trash Thailand channel. So you guys on? Who's on Trailer Trash? Somebody on Trailer Trash? I can't tell. If somebody was on Twitch, like I said, I could tell. But I got to get that video going too. I threatened to go out next week, so I'm hoping I can do that. Yeah, it was, wasn't it? It was a good time. I know you had a good time. I did too. It was a lot of fun. I'm planning on Singapore this trip. Singapore. Yeah, I just haven't done. We haven't done much traveling at all. Like I said, it's a little bit tougher for me. Mitch and Dow, James and Fa, Chuck and Paige, Joe and Gift. They have their significant others aren't. Well, Fa works, but she can take off. I have my wife works for the government. I mean, she only gets this amount of time off a year, so we have to kind of like. I try to plan a 7-day trip for me and my wife to go somewhere, a 7-day trip for a family to go, and then break up 4-day weekends to go to like Cambodia or Laos, which are the close ones. Vietnam, I'd like to go to. KL, I'd like to go to. But I only have like this much time, and it's okay. I Jones for the water every once in a while. So this middle of October deal, I'll get my fix in Ko Chang. That'll be a awesome time. Like I said, my aunt and uncle would never ever get to experience anything like it. My mother-in-law and father-in-law didn't think they would either, and when they went last year, it was just they were in heaven. I never seen so many smiles in my entire life. So let's see. Bobby's doing more traveling in the United States than he did in Thailand. So hopefully Bobby's going to come back. It sounds like he's going to maybe stay in the United States for a couple years and see about retiring in Thailand later. I'm just kidding, of course. But I know that, and a couple of times you had said that you overdid yourself. You know, be smart. You know, just because you're back in the States and you feel a little better, you can still screw yourself up. I clicked on the one in my notifications. So you're still not seeing the comments? Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm broadcasting on 3, actually. Twitch too, which I have no idea what Twitch is. But I added it to my account somehow. And so I just put them on there. I figured I think I've got 2 people that have watched it. I don't know how it works over there. Never been to Laos. Would love to visit. Maybe, yeah. And it's so close for me. I mean, it's stone throw to Cambodia and Laos. You know, it's and I'd like to take that train. You know, and I didn't really realize they're building one here in Thailand. My wife gave me the whole spiel on how China wanted to give Thailand money to build the super train, and Thailand said no, we'll do it. We'll use our own money to show us what we need to build, how we need to build it. And I think they gave Lao money and stuff like that. I don't know all of it, of course. It's all hearsay what I when I say, but I'd like to take that. I'd like to ride one. I've never ridden one. I've never been to Japan or any place that had high speed trains, and I'd like to take it. I don't want to go into China, but I'd like to take it across, you know, a little ways in Laos and maybe spend the night somewhere and then come back. But we'll see. Dave, I'm not sure if I'll be able to get on again before we leave. I will be in contact when we are. Okay, cool. Late next week. It's already that time. You guys got to be excited as hell. Yeah, no worries. Just get in contact with me. Send me an email. Whatever you want to do. We're gonna go. We're not going this tomorrow, and we're going next week. So I think we're going, but we're going to be going damn near every week or every other week until it's done. I'm sure my wife likes to go there and point and say this is I like this and like that, and whatever she wants. It isn't that big a deal. Um, yeah, real slow, and she showed me a bunch of stuff on the. She had YouTube up on the 55-inch in the bedroom, and she was showing me the where they're at and how they're building and what they're doing. Be interested, but I might be dead by the time they finish that one. So it'd be nice. I'd like to ride one. Yeah, I think it'd be kind of cool. They said that it was going to cost to make it, and I don't know the exact numbers, to make it go 150 miles an hour. It was going to cost twice as much money to build the structure to take the extra speed. So they're the one in Thailand's only going to be able to go 110 miles an hour or whatever that you get my drift. It's going to be a little bit slower, so they save money on building it. Hey, Bo, how you doing? Glad you could make it. And Kenny, yeah, no worries. You guys have a good trip, and you guys got to be excited. I know I would. Just to get here and get things rolling, it's got to be a whole new chapter, right? Let's see. I was saying hi to Bo. Everybody's saying hi to Bo. If you guys don't know Bo, she has Bo Adventures in Surin, Thailand. Although she's all over the place, she's goes more places than me. I just saw her with a picture with Maui in Hua Hin, and then she was in outside of anyway. Good channel, great person. Subscribe if you're not subscribed, and do yourself a favor. You'll like it. Everybody's saying Run John. Oh, Andy, I didn't see Andy. Hey, Andy. Ron John, I thought so much. I sold everything, returning permanently. Awesome. Yeah, they're coming. Did you ever get any more? Did your builder ever come back with a price before you sign off on the building? Because what was it? What did you say? I think 4.2 was what he gave you. 4.2 million. I know that you said that said he would revamp his numbers, so maybe he come back at 4.125. I don't have a clue, but and of course, again, just so people know that are watching this, I'm just naturally curious. I want to know stuff. Don't ever have to answer me. Like Chris, he pleaded the fifth on when he's coming on. Never have to answer me. Not a problem. I never take it personally. I ask a question. That's it. Poem is John here? I didn't see him. Ah, there he is. How you doing, John? When are you coming back? You're going to be coming. You were talking about a bike ride, which I would be interested in. Gotta feel better. Pecan waving here, there, Bobby. I don't even know what time. No, it's not that late in there. Bobby's an early riser, though. Yeah, just gotta get, and that's pretty much everybody, right, John? Everybody's got to get the money together, and that's what I was thinking about too. I think I'm gonna. Let me ask an ethical question: is it okay for a old American man married to a young Thai lady to fly to America for a month or 3 weeks, and for him to fly business class and to her be in economy? I know that's a stupid question. So I'm going to either have to bite the bullet and both fly economy, or both fly business class, and that's going to cost too much money. I know what's too much money. I'm stupid. I'll go spend something. I'll go spend $500,000 on a Harley, but I'll balk at spending a couple thousand for flying business. Anyway, I think we're going to try to go in February. I don't know all the ins and outs about her getting a visa, but I know that I saw Chuck's deal, and that friend of Pookie 2, got denied going to. He'd been with the government, working, has a house, has a kid, has a vehicle, and got denied going to Hawaii for a 7-day vacation or something. So I gotta talk to I'm just gonna find out from somebody, maybe probably from Mitch, the name of one of the people that could put that together. What do you call them? Agent or whatever, and talk to them. Mitch, if you know somebody, maybe you can shoot me a name or an email or something on somebody. I know I got to get it started, because I might get denied. Or she might get denied. I don't see how. Been working for the government over 20 years, has 3 houses now, 3 vehicles, and 3 scooters, and 2 children in school. So I just can't see how they could, but stranger things have happened. So yeah, I know. Could I do that? No. I knew before I'd ask you, but I thought it'd be a funny thing to ask. But so either I got to pay the money, or I've got to bite the bullet and do what I said I didn't want to do, was fly economy ever again. But shit happens, right? But I know, like Bobby, I checked on Bobby, paid a lot of money. I'm not going to say how much, for them to fly business class one way, and the ones that I'm looking at, Bobby, and I think it was either through Philippine Air or Asiana Air business class, was $1,000 more than you paid for round trip. Now I know why you didn't do it, because you didn't really know when you were going to be coming back. But it might have been less than $1,000 more for a round trip ticket than you paid for a one-way ticket. But I know why you did it, because I know you didn't know when you were going to come back. So I understand that. Okay, so you were right at 5. This was 20, 2,900 each. So it was, so what is that? Right under $6,000, and you're right under 5. So about $1,000 more for round trip for two. I was really surprised. But Bobby did a video on, and that business class that you flew in both planes was freaking awesome. So, and I don't know. I talked to people about Asiana and they're supposed to be decent. I don't know. As long as I could put my feet up and stretch them out, that's my biggest concern, because my feet have crap circulation, and to sit for 14 hours, like this, and it sucks. So, and I might do that. I mean, do I have the money to do it? Yeah, kind of, but I have money to do a lot of things, and I'm become tight and cheap on some things, and other stuff I just throw caution to the wind, give a shit less, and do whatever I want to do. So I'll see, because my wife will never get a chance to fly business class, I'm sure. They put on a neck brace until you're not sure how it happens. You need to fly business class. That might work. Maybe that'll work. She wouldn't care. I know my wife. She would say, "No, my husband's comfortable. You go. I'll be over here. No problem." Wouldn't even phase my wife. She'd be happy that she's on a plane going somewhere with her husband, and she's going to the United States to see it. But I couldn't. I don't think I could do it. The other tickets are 700, under 800. So verse 6,000 versus 1,600, or what? $1,600. So I don't know. I was able to upgrade at the airport to business class for 150. Now I check every time to see if the bill's so worth it. Yeah, some of them that I've seen. I used to do that on to go to Costa Rica, but it wasn't a real business class or first class. It was just the little, the planes that had wider seats, and you did get your drink when you first came in or whatever for cheap. But the business class, the ones that I've seen so far, you got to bid on them, and their starting bids are way out of what I would want to pay. But I will definitely check at the airport if I do go that way, because even if they told me, "Oh, well, we can upgrade both of you for $2,000," I'd pay the 2,000, because then I'd only be 3,600. That's not bad at all. Here, Kenny's got something. It's hard to tell Judd to go back to Cat. Yeah, I know you screwed up. You're done, Bobby. You better not be traveling back to America that often. American Airline wants 5,000 a seat one way business, 800 seat. Yeah, that's the way I am too. And you know what it is? Like, I'm the same way. If I was a multimillionaire, could I still go out and spend $1 million for a car? Probably not. Even if I had $1 billion, just my mindset, and I'm the same way as you. I look at this and I say, I could spend $6,000, or I could spend 1,600. It's tough, man, and just suffer. With me, I'm just an old bastard, and my legs and my circulation and the diabetes and the chances of blood clots and all that kind of stuff. Like I said, I was planning on going every 3 or 4 months. Was my plan to go back. I've kind of changed that because of the length of the flight and all that kind of crap. But if it was just me going back, and I was planning on going 4 times for, let's say, 1,000, for 4,000, I could go for an extra 1,000, or for 4,000, I'd go back once on business class and maybe spend a month, and that was my how to come to how much money am I going to spend in a year versus I could either go see everybody 4 times, or go see everybody once and go business class. So we'll have to see. Let's see. I would contact Chuck's lawyer then. Okay. But it's not the case of an agent. It's case of the United States Embassy in Bangkok. Get the line. There's thousands of people in line trying to do it. Okay, trying to do it. I got to do it. We were talking about it, and people say it could take a while, to get it, but that's probably a good idea. I will do that when he'll be back in a couple of weeks. I'll get together with him. North Carolina to Bangkok, and I think the LAX flights. I went over that with Chuck when I was there a week ago or whatever, and he has to pay way more to go to Texas than I pay to fly into LAX. It's kind of bizarre. I always fly coach. Had anybody flied like this economy plus or whatever? Do you really? Yeah, I know you can't put your feet up or anything, but I know it's a lot more room. Ass into the plane, and yeah, you said when I talked to you coming here, there was only 8 other people on Mitch's plane coming here during COVID, and Mitch, I think there was more more stewardesses and stewards than there were passengers. Mitch will probably elaborate that a little bit on a big ass plane, so he got to stand up, walk around. Well, you could do that anyway. Let's see. What did I miss? What did post say? Ron John. Okay. The seats, the food, the service. Oh yeah. So what are we talking? What airline? I'm missing something. Mister has been lucky. The last batch flights have been open. Open rows so I can lay out in a long way. Yeah, and I think that's what Mitch had that option too when he was, like I said, I think Mitch will tell you 14 people, 9 people, something on his plane. It was amazing. We have to be back in the US on March 5th to start my dental work. My final visit is and let me ask you a quick question if you don't mind, Bobby. Why aren't you getting the dental work done in Thailand? It's cheaper and just as good, if not better. Or is there somebody that you've been going to your whole life and that's the one you want to do it? I'm just curious. Again, you don't ever have to answer my questions. Delta and Japan Air flights are 8 inches of legroom and you get served first. Not worth the upgrade for me. Okay, cool. Delta Econo Comfort. Now Delta, theirs were, it was 2,900 for like Asiana, and then Delta I think was there. No, United was there for like 32 each, and I don't know anything about United's business class either, whether it's any good. Yes, Singapore Airlines and A330-17 flight crew, 8 passengers. It was unreal. The shrimp meal I asked for. Yeah, I remember when, and it's been a long time too. It's still kind of freaking me out how fast time is going by the older I get. I get my dental. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. Understandable. That makes total sense. Of course, if you if you figure in the business class flight in, Bobby, it might be cheaper to get it done in Thailand now. Let's see. I never have. I've seen a couple of them on. They've got what is called apartments first class. I just saw on YouTube video. Apartment. They want to punch it into YouTube. Apartment first class flights, and it's got a couch and chairs and recliners. It's a freaking an apartment. But no, I never have. Literally the best flight I've ever been on. Ah, okay. Oh wow, we're still back on the Capio thing. Okay, Emirates. Yeah, and the one that it wasn't a Emirates flight, but it was the one that I said that has this apartment deals on it. But I believe it was some kind of Saudi Arabia something or other. It was like one little step above Emirates, and Emirates is freaking awesome. Japan Air for the apartment, first class shower. But yeah, it was unbelievable. God, I don't even know. I didn't watch it long enough to see how much they wanted for it, but I know it was way out of my price range. Let's see. So I don't know. So that's the gist on that. I would like to go with my wife February, and hopefully I'll be able to do that. But I'm gonna have to check. But that's a good idea. I didn't, because that guy's actually an attorney, the one that I think Chuck uses. So, and that's what I guess what I'll need. Um, yeah, that was the one I think I saw, Mitch. I don't. I'm not going to even attempt to pronounce it, but that's the one that I saw. It's on YouTube. But needless to say, me and my wife aren't going to be staying in an apartment. We're probably going to be fine. Economy. I know me. I'll bite the bullet and I'll figure it out just for that. But we're going to be staying 3 weeks. I won't go through the nightmare that I did where I messed up and bought the wrong month ticket and had to eat that ticket and get a flight out the next morning, leave here in Surin on a 6-hour bus ride to Bangkok, sit in the airport for 6 hours, get on a plane for 4 hours, then sit at that destination for 3 hours, and then a 12-hour flight or whatever it was into LAX. It was an absolute nightmare. So I won't have to experience that. Plus, I'll have my wife with me, which will make it a lot nicer. So that's what I'm looking at now. And everybody's been asking me about my knee. I was going to have it done in November. I'm still hoping to, but if I put together fishing trips and procrastinate, I probably won't have it done. But I need to get them done. So we'll see what happens. I know that my nephew's wife is trying to have hers done in there. She's got problems with her pump. I got to call him. Maybe I'll call him after this. And they're not okaying her for surgery. So she's fumbling around trying to get her heart taken care of so that she can have her knee done. Because what she would actually went there on a pre-op and everything, and they said, no, we're not going to do it. Or that's my understanding. I haven't talked to them directly. Constantly block you. Okay, I'll check that out. Thanks, Tommy. I'll definitely do that and call him. I need to get it. Everybody there wants to meet my wife. My mother was one of them, and now she's gone. So I do want to get there. They all really have a high opinion of my wife. A lot of my friends, and they want to meet the lady that found something, found love in this. But they do want to meet her. They have for a long, long time. So I need to do it. I just need to man up and do it. Hey, Jay, morning, afternoon to you. But I don't know. We'll see what happens. But that's the gist of my deal. I think we'll go to, like I said, we're not going to do anything this weekend. We're probably going to work on the dwelling here. I got some stuff I need to do on the front pond and on the back pond, and trying to get the paint done. It's been raining on and off. So he's going to come tomorrow because I said I've got some stuff that I need to get done besides the painting. So he's going to come tomorrow, get that done, and then rest this weekend, and then probably go out to Ubon in a week from there. What's Bobby saying? On the top of business class ticket, I also had to eat my tickets through Quant Air. They only gave me a credit for the upgrade. You'll probably never use the credit I took a lot longer. Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I know that in Costa Rica was kind of the same way that I guess it is here in Thailand. People would schedule their vacations and their dental work at the same time. They take a 3-week vacation, come here, have their dental work done, relax for a week, get over that, then vacation for a week or two, and then go back because it was reasonable, like here. But if you're getting it done for nothing at the VA, unless you're paying, 4, 5, 6, 8,000 to fly back and forth, it might be cheaper to stay in Thailand. 15 days, really? Still 15 more? When's the wedding? Is it already passed, or is? I imagine it's towards the end of your. I'm guessing, and of course, again, no one has to answer me. 14 and a wake up. There we go. I bet you're jonesing to get back. I know I was. Like I said, Bobby seems like he's digging it. I mean, he's driving. He gets to drive in a full size truck, which is more his size, and they're going all over. Just don't overdo it, brother. I don't like to fly from Thailand the back way. I like Japan connections better. I've only flown. Where did I go last time? I was supposed to go through the Philippines, and that was the ticket that I got by mistake. So I ended up going to Korea, and that wasn't horrible. I mean, it was horrible because the whole trip was horrible. But the only ones that I had in the past were I flew Air China or China Air or whatever the hell it was before COVID. And hell, I think I got a round trip economy. I think the cheapest that I paid was like $568 round trip. I mean, it was unbelievable. But I won't go to China again. I won't do that. Had to get here before the wedding because after the wedding, my daughter would have been upset. Yeah, but you got like weeks before the wedding, right? I think. Jay-Z. I did my dental work in Bangkok on the last trip. It was awesome. Called the day before. Yeah, I've heard nothing but good things about it, and I've got to get them done. My teeth were going real bad when my wife was in 2018. It was getting bad, and I just let them go to shit because I was sitting with her in hospitals and doing stuff, and then after that, I was like totally depressed and didn't care. And now it's time to get something done. So I got to get it done too because I've been waiting until after all the COVID stuff was over because I didn't want somebody reaching in my mouth and stuff. So I got to get it together and find some place. I'm sure there's some places here. I'm hoping. That's what Bobby flew. Eva Air, great schedules last week. If you get a chance, if you haven't watched it, watch Time to Get Goings on the business class they flew. I believe that was Eva, right, Bobby? If you're still here, I think it was Eva Air. I think so. But really nice. It was good video too. I should watch it again. I like watching people relax in luxury. Let's see. Let's see what I said. I came here being dragged by tooth and nail. I had zero desire other than my son and daughter. Yeah, I know. Absolutely. Absolutely. No doubt. No doubt. I try to hit as many different stops as possible in Route BKK. Make sure there are 10, 20 hours for layovers, mini vacations. A lot of people pay. I always wondered that. I'm going, why would people want this 20-hour layover here and there? And just like you're saying, John, that's why I didn't realize that at first. I'm always looking for I don't care about seeing anything because I'm not going to leave the airport. So, I want 22 hours, 21 hours total flights out of BKK to LAX are what I'm looking for. And even on what I consider the better airlines, they're 19 hours, 17 hours. So they're like, and I don't know how they do it, man. I got 4, 5, 8 hour layovers in China and almost missed my flight. So I don't know how they do it. Korean Airlines, ANA, both good. Final stretch to BKK from Korea or Japan is 600 plus out. Yeah, that one I took that I had to buy and pay premium price for because I bought it the day before I left went to it was Korean Air, something like that. Prefer ANA Delta, but honestly, Malaysia Air was wonderful. Yeah, I've heard good and bad things. Yeah, it was Eva Air. That's what I thought it was. So if you do take a look at that, Jay, you'll dig it. It was pretty cool. Bobby did a good job on it, and Jai. If anyone needs visa help in Pattaya, a Thai lady friend has just opened a third language school. She's special. Is that for like what my wife would need to go to America, Paul? Because sure, I'll give her a call if that's the case. If that's what I need. Tokyo, Taipei, Manila, Hong Kong, all were great. Introduced me to those places. That's true. And it makes, I don't know, I'm such a freaking maniac on even on road trips. When I was in the States, I made my damn near made my wife piss in bottles, because I didn't want to stop. And now I've finally come accustomed, especially here in Thailand. You got two, my mother-in-law, my wife, two kids, all female, all needing to pee. Sabai, sabai. Now I don't care. Don't matter. Plus, I'm retired now. Not that should have made a difference back in the day. I tortured my poor wife. How you doing, Lasheen? Thanks for coming by. If you guys aren't subscribed, please subscribe. Uh, and if you answered me, I'm trying to look over here, Paul. On is that the kind of visa that she can do? Is the one that I would need for my wife to go to vacation in the United States. Uh, Education visa for over 50 for me. Why would you need? Oh, and why would you need an education visa? Why wouldn't you just get a retirement if you're over 50? Just a question, Jay. Maybe I'm getting in the middle of this. Hey, Scott, didn't have a job but has two now, so Scott's not here very often. Yeah, you're the best though, and I'm glad everything's going your way, man. Let's see. Tokyo is tied with BKK, my favorite cities. Also set up. Yeah, you see, my wife wants to go to Japan also, and the only thing is see, I'm going to be one of those weirdos. I mean, I'll go through and see different places, but I want to spend my time up in the mountains where all the mud ponds are and the koi farms are. So I'm a weirdo. I wouldn't be one of those ones that want to, excuse me, walk around the cities. I missed that. I hope I didn't miss Paul. Because if it is, Paul, send me if it is, the lady does stuff for getting Nitnoy visa to go with me to the U.S. for 3 weeks. Um, I'll give her a call. Dave, no one can help you with visa to the U.S. It's not like here where people are getting paid. They won't do it. They won't do that at the U.S. embassy. So it's actually, I thought it was actually the visa or whatever for her to leave Thailand, not entering the U.S. But is it the U.S. that's worried about the Thai people staying there and not coming back? I thought it was just the opposite. So maybe I'm confused, which wouldn't surprise me that I'm confused. But yeah, so I'm not worried, or there's not a problem, or with her actually getting the okay from the Thai government to leave as long as she's got a passport, or it's actually getting a visa to get into the U.S. What did Jake say? Dave, yes, you have it reversed. Okay. So I've got to actually get an okay from the U.S. Embassy. And they're the ones that are denying people? I got to figure what I'm going to do. Yes, difficult for Thai to get visa for the U.S. Okay. So it's actually difficult for Thai people to get a visa to come to the U.S. for a vacation. It's not the Thai government or anything that I have to get leaving Thailand, or maybe I have to get both. I don't know. Thai government doesn't care. Okay. Let's see. What did Ron say here? My wife has used an agent and applied for a visa to the States, and she's been there before, still denied. Next time we are applying for a family visa. Well, man, I better get on top of this now. But they don't have attorneys or American attorneys here to do that, or maybe they do. Thai children doesn't. Wow, it's weird. I have obtained U.S. visitors visas for 3 relatives at different times. So can you get me one, Gator? Can you get me one, Jake? Uh, I mean, it's not like she's gonna stay. I mean, that's what I always thought. I thought it was the Thai government that was worried about them coming to the U.S., but I guess it makes sense. Um, Scott said very hard for Filipinos to get. Um, huh. The U.S. Embassy is terrible. Yeah, I don't know, man. I was pissed off the first time that I went there. When I first got to Thailand, I they still had the you could go in to get your retirement visa. You could go into the U.S. Embassy, pay $50, hold your hand up, and say, "I swear that I make $1 billion a year." They sign it and give it to you. They don't do that anymore for Australia, U.S., UK, or you can't do it to verify your income. And I went there to get it and flew, not knowing, flew into Bangkok from Phuket and got a hotel for just 3 days. Stayed that night there. Got up the morning, went over to the embassy, and they wouldn't let me in. So there I am at the front. I said I'd like to come in and I want to get one of the. Oh well, you have to apply on the internet. I said, you mean I can't come in right now and talk to anybody? Nope. I said, and this is the U.S. Embassy, right? This is U.S. soil right on the other side here. And I'm a U.S. citizen and I can't come in. That's absolutely correct, sir. So, needless to say, I was almost sabai. I didn't go absolutely ape shit. And went online. I had to get an extra couple of days at the hotel and got it and got that piece of paper and never used it. Procrastination, my middle and name. And I was like the last person to get it. And then I had 6 months to use it. And I didn't get it in that 6 months. So, but I do have one now. But I got to figure out what I need to do. Yes, they have lawyers that can help with paperwork, but no one can get you a visa. It's all up to the U.S. Embassy. So whether you get a prick or not is that what kind of what you're saying? If you get a good guy, you're all right. If you get a prick, you're screwed. Hey, Lois, how you doing? Dave, the U.S. wants to know if they or she has ties to Thailand. If you show that she has property, yeah, but that's what's really weird because on Chuck's deal, they denied that Pookie too. She's been working for the government for 14 years or 10 years or something like that. She has property there. She has a child there. She has a car. And in my wife's, she's been working over 20 years for the U.S. government, has 3 cars, 4 scooters, 3 properties. And everybody had told me that same thing. You shouldn't have a problem because they can see, and 2 children going to private school in Bangkok. But they denied that. Chuck just did a video on it recently, and they denied him or her to go to Hawaii for a 7-day vacation. Weird. I don't know. But that's what I had heard too. So I guess what it's really going to take is for me to get off my lazy behind and just get it started, whatever I got to do. If I've got to go to the embassy or we got to go to the embassy or wherever we need to start, I need to do that. Jai said Nitnoy won't have trouble because she's a government employee with a job she has to come back to. That's what I'm saying. Of that Chuck, um, it's weird. That's why they were in total amazement. She's been working. She works in the courthouse. She works for the government for 12, 14 years. Has a kid there. Has a property there. Has a vehicle there, and they denied her. Weird. Anyone that says for sure they can is lying. So those are the guys. Just give me 100,000 baht. We'll get it for you. No problem. Thanks, Des. Hey, Brian, how you doing? Seems like all hails down below and best of the employees. Yeah, and that's the way it is in here in Thailand. You could say whatever you want about the problems you've had or whatever, but if somebody's having a bad day and they're an immigration officer here, you might not get what you wanted when you went down there. Shit happens. I found out in my personal deal on dealing with anybody here in Thailand, period, whether it be for your visa, for immigration, for whatever it is, as long as you're polite, I take off my hat, show my bald head when I go in there. And yes, ma'am, no, ma'am, yes, sir, no, sir. And found out that it goes a million miles. You want to be an idiot, they'll just smile at you and, yeah, we ain't going to help you ever, and send you on your way. You do it like that, and they'll say, okay, so you just need this one paper. Okay, I'll go down. Oh, no, you can go right out that door, make a right, take 2 steps, and they'll take your picture and bring it back to me and give me that paper. Otherwise, if you want to be a prick about it, they won't tell you nothing. They'll let you run amok and go crazy. So it's all, but it definitely, they're human beings, right? If they want to be idiots, even if it isn't, you're not going to sit there and tell probably American immigration or Thai immigration that's not correct. It's supposed to be this way. They'll just smile at you. But that is a definite deal. It depends on how they happen to feel. Let's see. Hi, Andy. Did I say hello to you? There's Andy. If you guys aren't subscribed, please subscribe. That's my story too. The embassy won't let me go in with my wife if the appointment is just, yeah, and that's just such bullshit. I mean, if I was my normal self 25 years ago or something, boy, that we would have had a dance out there in front, and I would have probably ended up in jail and probably deported back to where they might not let me come back to the United States. But it's such bullshit. I mean, it's sovereign. It's U.S. soil, man. I should be able to do whatever I want. But I guess that's the way it goes. That's true too. I didn't think about that. So that probably made a difference. Not that it should, but that probably made a difference. But I just got to get it started, and because everybody have told me that same thing. With my wife, with everything that she's doing, 22 years with the government and the houses and the cars and the children, it should be a no-brainer. But stranger things have happened, right? It depends on how that prick on the other side's feeling today. But hopefully I can get it, because she really wants to go. And like I said, doesn't want to stay, doesn't, Thailand's her home, doesn't want to live there, doesn't want to go and stay there, wants to go and visit, meet my friends, see where I grew up, see about her husband. And I'm sure that's so when I die, she could tell people about what I did. Hey, Robert Mack, how you doing? They ran a background check. They ran a background check on you. Is that what they did? GottoLoveThailand. When is the next camping trip, and can a Harley tow your trailer? No, but there are some out there that they're building now that are lightweight that would work. And it is a possibility. I'm hoping next week, Mitch. I'm hoping to do like a 3-day trip about an hour from here down by Reservoir. And hopefully I can. God, I'm way behind. I suggest that my wife tries not to look pretty, and more basic the better. My wife with 2 daughters' business house and car was denied. Really? Wow. And that was Chuck's talking with her about it, saying maybe you make sure you're not, next time you go, not dolled up and, you know, this and, you know, ugly shoes and do it. That was his same suggestion to her. Wow, really weird, man. I suggest a Visa person tied to make the reservation and do everything I use. It costs 15K. Okay. All right. I will start to try to put crap together. I know it's going to probably cost, but they prepare the wife on what to say, do, dress. Usually gets done. It's worth the extra money. Yeah, if you would, Brian, if you've got that info, if you would shoot it to me in an email, I'd appreciate it. My email's on my page. Other than that, it's Koi Doctor, KOIDR, the numeral one at gmail.com. Koi Doctor 1 at Gmail. I'd appreciate it. And I'm going to talk to Chuck. And I'll talk to whoever and see what they say. It took me 2.5 years for my wife's first. Wow. I might be dead in 2.5 years, Ron. This sucks. The visa was for a 2-year stay. Okay. That might be a little different. Who was trailer? What was that? Help build a teardrop trailer for a buddy towed behind his electric light. I've been hauling it for 5 years now. Yeah, there's a couple of them out there that it can be done. I had a fiberglass tent trailer, and it manufactured way back when. I'm going to say 35 years ago, something like that, 30 years ago maybe, and it was, I don't know, 7 feet long, and the whole top lifted up and was supported, and then the flapped out like this and then came down at an angle like that. It made out the size of a king size bed, and then you could rearrange it in there for a table in the middle. It was pretty cool. It came with I sent a guy to the Midwest to buy me a full dresser, and he came back with this full dresser with the trailer for the price that I gave him the money for, an old cone motor full dresser. But I had it for a while. It was pretty cool. But I'm thinking about it. First, I got to get into getting this trailer and going out. But I do want to find something that's lightweight enough to be pulled. And I pulled that one no problem. But I'll send you their names for doing the visa. Okay, thanks. I appreciate it. It was in Phuket. Okay. Thank you very much. Jay Easy, there's no one taller than me. Yeah, that's true. No, it was. I thought trailer. I'm seeing it's taller. Okay. Yeah. Robert. I don't know how tall are you. 6'8", 9, 10? I don't know. He'll put it in there. I will vouch that Robert. I feel short standing next to him. Yeah, and Bobby's not. Bobby's a tall guy. Hey, Dave. Got to ground today. We'll talk. All right, bro. All right, brother. Take it easy. Thanks for stopping by. I like the Road King. Yeah, good bike. Is Aaron taking off? All right, Aaron. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. Trying to. Okay, I'm caught up. There's pink hands waving. I agree, Ryan. Use an agent to get them. Yeah, I think so. I'll find out. And like I said, whatever it costs, it costs. I don't, do I want to spend money? Of course not. I'm just like everybody else. If I have to, am I going to? Sure. So whatever it takes, I want her to go there and do that before I croak. So. There you go. What has it been? It's been, God, I could have swore. Didn't I just say it's been like 36 minutes and now it's been an hour and 45 minutes? Wow. So when you're having fun, right? King Kong got nothing on Robert Mack. He's a big man, that's for sure. There you go. More ways than one. All right. Let's see. So I've got to do that. And I better get started now if I plan on going in February. and hopefully I get a good person to put it together for me. We got 18 people here. I'm going to show you the house again real quick before we take off because I don't know if everybody saw that. I'm going to put it up right now. Let's see. There you go. It's about 2 minutes long, and basically they're coming right along. They put up the around the post there. You can see that. I don't know. They look like 2x4s. They're concrete. And that's inside those on the post will be stone or tile or something that my wife picked out. And they still got a tile and do the seating and the walls around the patio. And I don't know what we're gonna put on these big stairs. Oh, excuse me. I'd like to have some kind of gate or something so that we keep Toby inside and not have her run out into the street. But it's looking good. They got the doors ready to go on. Hey Maui, how you doing? Did you watch my video the last live stream I did? I had your shirt on. Um, anyway, welcome. Uh, yeah, it's pretty cool. Thanks. I it's for them, but I'm it's yeah, I consider it more Thai style the way it was built and everything, but it's Americanized with the toilets and the bathrooms and the air conditioner. I got 6 air conditioners going in there, so it'll be a nice place to go for the weekend. And then, like I said, we could fit for weddings and God forbid funerals and stuff. We could fit 100 people inside there with mats on the floor for sure. Um, There's Andrew saying hi to Lance, who is Maui. Let's see. So yeah, they're moving right along. I'm not pressuring them at all. They still got to do the outside 7.5 by 10 meter covered parking and the covered patio. It's going to be was going to be 3 by 6. I think now it's going to be 4 by 9 or something like that on the patio outside of our bedroom. And that's what all the bathrooms are going to basically look the same tile pattern, same deal on the sink, same everything. It was a lot easier that way. But like I said, what you're looking at, I haven't got all the numbers and everything as far as, but I'm close. But I think it's 20 under roof, like 2,400 square feet, something like that. And I'm going to say to actually build the house now, not the airport landing strip and all the amenities, the solar well and all that kind of stuff. That'll be in the total build. But to build the house, I think is going to be about, hey, get out. Get out. Dog just took a big bite of my pork. Out. But that was a good beating. So anyway, I don't know where I was. So just for that, like 1.6 or 7. I thought it was going to be 1.5, and it's going to be about 2 million. So like 52,000 US dollars to do it. So we'll see. And I'll have the whole breakdown for you when I get it very shortly, actually, because most of the stuff I think I just paid 10,000 baht for some the steel and stuff that they're going to make pretty in the front, and then there'll be material and stuff for the already paid for the labor on the 7.5 by 10 meter covered parking, and I had to pay for the labor on the patio outside mine and the material. So there'll still be some material and stuff, but it's close, and I've got everything broken down. Yeah, he gets smacked, and that's Lucky. That's the one that we saved. He's looking at me, going, "Why'd you hit me, Dad?" He's the one that we saved that they dumped out in the front of the house, abandoned him on our road in the middle of the night that we took in. So he should be a lot more thoughtful than that. Yeah, helicopter pad. That would be nice. Uh, but anyway, uh, he's a good dog. He just hungry. I don't think my we got two big dogs, and then all the cats and every other animal in the house are small. Toby's small. All the cats are cats, and these guys are, they're 50, 60 pounds. In fact, Bear might be more than that. I don't think she feeds them enough. I'm going to try to get some dog food. All right, Robert. I'm going to end it anyway. Before they eat the rest of my pork. But I want to thank everybody, thank all the comments and everything on the video. I am going to do I think a sequel to it, a part two of more in depth on my Thai family and what they've done for me. So, but I want to thank everybody for watching, for subscribing, all the new subscribers. And again, in case anybody doesn't know this, Richard of Richard Travels did both my intro and my outro for my live stream. I hope you're doing well, Richard. Thank you very much, as always. And if you're not subscribed and you're watching, I'd appreciate it if you subscribe to all the new subscribers. Thank you. You guys are awesome. And a lot of people are commenting. A lot of people watch and they don't comment and stuff, which is no problem. Did that for a long time. But to subscribe, it doesn't cost anything. So as I'm here, I want to say have a great morning, afternoon, or evening, depending on where you're at. And let me get over to the outro. Okay. And I will catch you on the next one.